Guys, Joe Fazio for Just Bass It. Today I'm going to be demoing this pedal, the DSM Noisemaker OmniCabSim.
The DSM Noisemaker OmniCabSim is a cabinet simulator designed to emulate the frequency response of a speaker system. Mic and line output compensate levels with the gain control. Tunable high-frequency response emulates the steep low-pass filter that different speakers produce. Tunable low-frequency response controls the low-end roll-off typically of speakers of various sizes. Tunable low-frequency response lets you dial in the resonance of the low-end roll-off point, reproducing the effect of closed or open back cabinets and anything in between. Mid-control lets you dial modern or vintage responses. Punch control boosts the 800 Hz band and lets you cut through the mix with warmth. The OmniCabSim Deluxe boasts the amazing tonal versatility and superb cabinet simulation abilities of the OmniCabSim, but this time they've stepped it up a notch. Integrated headphone amplifier with volume and auxiliary input. Even lower noise. High performance NE5532 bass DI output with a +6 dB line level boost. Better build quality with a black powder coated CNC machined enclosure. It is very rare that I'm as excited about a pedal as I am about the DSM Noisemaker OmniCabSim. Whether you're a touring musician traveling the world or a weekend warrior playing local clubs, this pedal needs to be on your pedal board. Take control of your tone and be ready for anything with the OmniCabSim.
So for the first bass I'm using, again, the Gamma passive pickups, both volumes all the way up, tone control all the way up. And I'm going to give you a sample of what it sounds like without the OmniCab. So I've got the high response set to warm, the cab size set to 410, the resonance to big closed, the gain just set flat at 12 o'clock. The punch I've got around 2 o'clock, and the mid response all the way clockwise to flat. Here's what it sounds like without anything added to it. Now let's turn it on. For the next sound sample, I'm going to be using my MTD535, and that's running right into the DARKGLASS Electronics Vintage Deluxe. I've got the settings that you can see here. This is basically my standard settings for this pedal. Running into the OmniCabSim, where I have the high response I set to hi-fi, the cab size I set to 8x10. The resonance I set to mid-closed. The gain I kept at 12 o'clock. The punch I turned down to about 11 o'clock, and the mid-response I turned all the way to scoop. So this is what the bass sounds like without the OmniCab. Now let's turn on the OmniCab and see what happens. Okay, for the last sound sample, we're going to use, again, my Radius 5-string fretless bass from NS Design. I'm utilizing the piezo pickup. It's full blast. I've got the pickup selector back to the bridge pickup, and everything's set flat. On the OmniCab, I turned the high response back to warm because I want to show you how it's going to take like the pretty bright tones of the piezo pickup and warm it up really nicely. Cab size, I went for a 4x12, so it'd give it a little bit more bottom. I went back to big closed. The mid response I put up at 12 o'clock, and the punch right around 2 o'clock. And again, the gain is set to to 12 o'clock. This is the riff without the OmniCabSim. And we're going to turn that on. One of the cool features of this pedal is the auxiliary in. What does that mean? You can plug your cell phone in. You can practice your cover band tunes that you have on your iTunes or whatever music software you use. Plug it right into this unit, throw some headphones on, and you've got a practice. You've got a little practice pedal. You travel, all right, and you want to practice while you're on the road. Instead of lugging an amp, you lug this little unit. Instead of taking an amp like this size and lugging it from your practice space to your living room, to your kitchen, to your bedroom, wherever you want to practice, all you need is this. So this basically plugs into the headphone jack on your iPhone, and whatever's playing on your iPhone will then play through here through your headphones. I've got a backing track pulled up on GarageBand that I'm going to play to with all three basses that I showed you sound samples of earlier. And what I'll do is I'll tweak them again back to the settings that I had for the demo, so you can hear how they sound and how they pop and whatnot. All right, so I pulled up a backing track off of GarageBand that I've got run into the auxiliary in. I also set the OmniCabSim to the same settings that I used earlier for this particular bass. If you want to learn more about the DSM Noisemaker OmniCabSim, just check out www.dsmnoisemaker.com. They're also on Facebook, Instagram, and they have their own YouTube channel. Again, thanks for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And remember, just bass it.